Hi everyone, welcome back to IELTS Bibliothèque. So today we will talk about the writing task. So this is all about letters. So there are various types of letters that we get to see and that we can utilize in our day-to-day life. So there are three such types of letters: the formal, informal, and semi-formal. So it is very difficult to present a letter efficiently without understanding the types of letters that are present in today's world. So these are those three types of letters we just have heard. So what is a formal letter? Formal letter, usually known as a business letter, which is strictly for professional purpose. A letter which can be written from one organization to another, their customer, clients, and external parties. Example, inquiry letters, complaint letters, promotion letter, sales letter, or a job application, and so on. So there are salutations that we must definitely keep in mind while writing a formal letter. So the salutations could be dear, Mr., Mrs., Miss, Doctor, and so on. So before beginning a formal letter, you also have to put something describing. So you have to describe the purpose, such as I am writing this letter with regards to, I am writing on behalf of, I am Thorn and writing you to, I am writing to, I am writing this letter to express my dissatisfaction about, I am writing this, I am writing with reference to, I am writing this letter to apologize. I am writing to inquire about the. So these are some of the examples that you should use to describe your letter when you begin. So at the same time, we'll also have to end a formal letter. You cannot just abruptly close the letter with something. So you also have to put some ending. So the ending of formal letter can be like this. Look forward to your reply. Look forward to hearing from you. At the same time, we also have to put a sign off of the formal letter. So when signing off formal letter, we'll use the following things. Sincerely, regards, yours truly, yours sincerely, yours cordially. Then moving on to look at how informal letter is written. What are the things that we have to follow while going through an informal letter? How does it look? So an informal letter is also known as a personal letter, a letter that we write to relatives, friends, family. Writing a letter to anyone with whom we have non-professional relationship or have a friendly relationship, and also this does not exclude business partners or employees with whom we are friendly. Also, we are allowed to write such informal letters to very professional people as well. But however, if the relationship seems to be very friendly with those people. Otherwise, you only deal with them in a very formal way, writing all the formal letters. Informal letter example, a letter of regret invitation, a letter of acceptance invitation, a letter of an apology, a congratulations letter, a thank you letter, and so on. So looking at the salutations, how do you greet someone in an informal letter? You say hello, hi, hey, etc. Beginnings of the informal letter can be thank you for your recent last letter. Many thanks for your recent or the last letter. It was nice to hear from you recently or lately. I'm sorry, I haven't been in touch with you for such a long time. I'm sorry, I haven't written you for such a long time. It's ages I have heard from you. I hope you and your family are well. Ending of an informal letter. So we still have an ending even in the informal letter, even this any letter that you would ideally write will not just end at a specific place. It also has a form of ending and a form of signing off as well. So ending of informal letter is I hope to be hearing from you soon. Looking forward to seeing you soon again. At the same time, using these sign offs, best regards, best wishes, warm regards, etc. So, next we'll look at a semi formal letter. We'll understand what a semi formal letter is and why do we call so, and how do we begin a semi formal letter, how do we end and sign off. So, semi formal letters, that is combination of both formal and informal letter, writing a letter to a person already you know. A letter should be more polite than informal letters. It should not be either too formal nor too informal. Example, leave letter, interviews, a letter to a principal, letter to a lecturer, a letter to a landlord. Writing a letter to someone in authority or whom we respect, formal salutation. So salutations that we use in semi-formal letters would more or less seem to be formal as well. So we use Dear Mr. Abraham as an example, Dear Miss Annie as another example. So beginnings of the semi-formal letter, I am pleased to inform you that, I am happy to inform you that, I regret to inform you that. And it also has an ending like any other letter. So here we also say hope to hear from you soon. Looking forward to hear from you. And at the end, we also have thanks for consideration. Then, when signing off a semi-formal letter, we write best regards, sincerely yours. So, finally, some of the tips that we should keep in mind while writing a letter. So, tips that we need to remind ourselves of while writing a letter as part of the IELTS exam. So you'll only have to write a letter of 150 words. It would be good and safe if you write 180 words approximately, but not beyond that. Divide the letter in 3 to 4 paragraphs. Do not spend more than 20 minutes on writing letter. Do not write addresses on the letter as well. Pay close attention to understand the letter type before start writing it. This means one has to read the subject that is provided as part of the writing test. We'll have to understand who is writing the letter to whom. Would that seem like a formal or an informal letter, or should it be okay to keep it like a semi-formal? Depends on the understanding that we get between them, the relationship between those two people who's writing the letter and to whom the letter is being written to. This will help you to choose the style of writing and tone as well. And do not deviate from the aim and purpose of the letter. So you also keep in mind why you're writing the letter and what is the purpose of the letter as well. Be careful about the spelling and grammar mistakes, which is also considered as part of your tests. It is also scrutinized. Do not try to use vocabulary which you are not familiar with the usage of. So you should always try to use such vocabulary which fits in those sentences that you are very familiar and you think is a right place to be utilized. And write the letter precisely, clearly, and must cover all points. Failing to include all points will lower your band score. So if there are some things specifically mentioned as part of the test that you should mention a particular set of points as part of your letter, you should aim at writing all those. You should aim at including those points to get a better score. Before start writing, imagine the situation in detail. Try to understand the question and then decide the name of the person to whom you would write the letter to. And that's the end of our writing letters test relevant information today. So thank you for watching.